Hey, so another day in the life of a real estate broker. So quite often we get called in to solve problems when there's two agents, one on each side of the transaction, that can't come to an agreement somewhere. We'll get called in to solve those problems. So that happened the other day, and this one's kind of interesting. So we've got a Douglas Realty agent on one side of the transaction and a listing agent, not part of Douglas Realty, on the other side of the transaction. And this, I'll give you a little bit of the backstory. This particular listing agent is very experienced, I believe a good negotiator. And unfortunately, this listing agent got their seller into a situation they should have never been in. And I had to step in to help solve a problem and help them all work it out. So here's how it goes. So I get on the call with this listing agent, and I could already tell immediately, like, the emotions are kind of running a little high, right? And just a few seconds into the phone call, and I asked a simple question. And the simple question was just so I could understand the big picture and where we were actually at, so I could help them solve this problem that was primarily on the listing agent's side, and figure things out for them. Well, let me tell you, right there in that first 60 seconds, man, the emotions kicked in. The needle went to red, and the F-bombs started dropping, threats started dropping, and look, there's a thing in negotiations called pacing or matching, right? So your opponent, when you're negotiating, many times you want to pace them or match them in their tone and their emotions. But the reality is, when somebody's emotionally escalating, as this individual was, that's not a good time to pace them. So I did my best late night DJ voice. So that second 60 seconds of the phone call went sort of kind of like, hey, it's all right, man. We'll figure this out. We'll solve the problem. I'm here to help, not here to fight. And we'll work through it. Bottom line is, it probably won't be resolved in this minute or in the next 10 minutes. It might be tomorrow. It might be 2 days from now we get this solved, but we'll figure it out, man. We'll work together. Calm down, take a breath, and we'll figure it out. By the end of that second 60 seconds, emotions were still high, man. It's hard to bring somebody down off of that, but they were a little bit more calmer. They felt confident that I was involved and would help them figure this out. And you know what? We did. We figured it out. But look, here's the reality when it comes to negotiations. Number one, most important, check your emotions at the door, man. You can't be a good negotiator. Let's just say a great negotiator. You know what separates the good negotiator from the great? Emotions, right? And here's what I've learned in my career and my life of negotiating is that emotions normally creep in for one of two reasons. One is you don't understand something, so an automatic, I think, defense mechanism in our brain is to become a little bit more emotional about it, right? Number two reason, which is a lot, is you maybe made a mistake. And again, that defense mechanism kicks in, which is what happened to this individual. So they made a huge mistake, put their seller in a bad situation. We'll get into that video another day for training. But bottom line is, it all got worked out. It all got resolved. Stay calm, right? You want to be a great negotiator? Check your emotions at the door and stay calm and work your way through it. You have to understand that a lot of times things can't be resolved in that instant, and sometimes they might take a few minutes or a few hours or a few days, and you have to understand that. So check your emotions at the door. If you're already emotionally elevated, escalating, take a breath, take a walk around the block, do something. Wait till tomorrow to make that phone call. Emotions don't help anybody solve problems. So anyway, stepped in, helped them solve the problem, got his seller, even though that he doesn't work for me, got his seller out of a bind. And again, we'll use that, definitely going to use that one for a teaching lesson at another maybe Monday musing video. So anyway, beautiful Monday morning here. Enjoy the day, and happy Monday.